Hey everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We just so appreciate you taking the time to get more information on the array of topics that we have for CAMs and board members. We are so excited to present the Get Updated program. It's happening on August 21st from 8 to 11 a.m. in Daytona at the Maury Husseini Center. If you grab your phones, you can scan that QR code. It'll take you right to registration. If you or your board members are going to be in the area during that day, it is an in-person program. We'll be going over all the legislative updates and industry seasonal topics. The Senate Bill 368, 983, House Bill HB 393, and Senate Bill 592. And this also is online when you scan that QR code. But this is going to be presented by Martell and Ozum, PA. They are located in Orlando. They also have an office in St. Petersburg. And we're thrilled to have them. We've worked with them for many years, and they just give a great, engaging presentation. We also have over a dozen industry vendors that we call association allies, like George from Terrascape, who will be present that day. So it's wonderful for board members and CAMs not only to attend to get the most updated education from the legislative side, but also to meet in person. Vendors that you want to work with may need to add as one of the 3 bids, or just networking with different vendors that are in your industry, that understand association management, that understand board management, and are there to help assist you with giving you information on their specific their wheelhouse. Lindsay, anything to add to this from a CAM perspective?
Sure. So, as you all know, we're required to get a legal update every year. In addition, board members, it's also very important for you to get the legal update. You're responsible for knowing all those changes, the same as the CAMs are. The bills cover things. Senate Bill 368 is going to cover economic crime, fraud, and corruption. With regard to associations, House Bill 983 is really important because that's going to cover reforms to the act in regards to board member recalls and elections and notice requirements. So that obviously we know we're coming up on annual meeting season and elections. So that's really important information that everyone needs to know, the current updates. And then House Bill 398 and Senate Bill 592 cover amendments and revisions to the My Safe Florida Condominium Pilot Program. So again, important information regarding the changes that were made this year during the legislative sessions for the state, and definitely important topics that are going to be relevant in the next few months to everything that you're doing as CAMs and board members with regard to elections specifically.
We just are excited about all the education that's coming out through the Webinar Wednesday programs and through this Get Updated program. We're also going to have a Get Certified coming up in 2026 in the beginning of the year in the first quarter, because the certifications will be new annually as well. So our goal is really just to keep in touch with you and to educate you. We work with the association allies, so connecting board members and connecting CAMs to the vendors that we work with is a win-win for us. And so we're honored to have you with us. We appreciate you sharing our information. We appreciate you attending our events. They're all free. We believe that all this information is going to make you a better contributor to your community and to your management company and to your personal CAM business. So it's an honor for us to be able to work with you in this respect. We're here to help. If you have any suggestions on topics that you would like to see coming out of our vendors, please feel free to email me. I'm going to put my email in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. If there's a way that you feel that we could do this better, we also are open to all great feedback and all constructive feedback. And yeah, we would just love to see you in person on August 21st and to meet you. If you're not in this area, we also have vendors that are all over the state of Florida. So if you have some vendors that provide continuing education and they want to reach more people, we'd love for you to give our information to them. Next month, the second and the fourth webinar Wednesday, you'll start seeing vendors from the Naples area, from like I said, are the attorney Martell and Ozum there in St. Petersburg and Orlando. We'll also have some continuing education coming in from a pool builder in Jacksonville area. So we're expanding the program, and as we get more association allies to work with us, the more education we will bring to you for free. And we'll have morning and afternoon sessions for Webinar Wednesday to be able to accommodate all of these. But we just feel it's a great opportunity for you to jump in, maybe get an hour of continuing education, jump out, jump back in, maybe get another hour. And also just to continue to forward those to your board members, for the opportunities to board members and your fellow CAMs, so that you guys have a place where we're just providing this free continuing education and in-person events on a regular basis. Does
And
anybody
then
have
to
any
add to
questions?
that, if you weren't at the first session, we do have a blog page that we are sharing in all of our newsletters moving forward. And that's going to have all the videos for all the education that we've done from the start of this program until now. And I encourage you, even as a CAM, to share it with your homeowners. You know, as a CAM and in my own neighborhood association, we have an association, you know, residents page on Facebook, and you see people complain about the CAM and the board and all the things that they do, and they get a violation letter. And so this is even education that, as a homeowner, if they have questions about certain topics, they can go on and watch these educational clips and segments so that they know what their responsibilities are as a homeowner in an association as well. And maybe, you know, if they actually are interested and watch some of the videos on the topics that are relevant to their particular situation, you'll get a little less grief when they know that you're just doing what you're legally required to do. So that's something that I think I've started sharing some of our videos in my neighborhood page, and the owners, the homeowners have actually appreciated it because it's been relevant topics to things going on in our association. So just something to think about.
One of our goals with the topics is to bring it to you seasonally. If you could tell today, there was a theme of budgets, and you're going to start working. You should be working on your budgets, you know, come next month, come September. We understand that, you know, some do it later in the year, but we always want to stay on top of the issues that are going on. We started talking about hurricane season in the month before it started. I think it's May was when we started, and it's June that it starts. But we're constantly looking at the calendar and looking out for you as board members and CAMs. So again, if you have topics, please go ahead and send. If you have industry specific people that you want to hear from, and we hear that, and we know that we have an opportunity to contact a vendor, we would do that as well. We would just love to be a resource for you and your teams. And we just appreciate you being here with us today. And now go get some lunch. If there's no other questions, thanks everyone for participating
And
today.
just a side note real quick, even if you emailed me earlier about the ProServe course that you took, make sure that you email me your information again for this course, because I have to have an email specific to each course in order to be able to give you the credit. So please do make sure that you send me the same information again, and just note that it's for the Terrascape landscaping course.
And I'm going to put that into the comments again, or to the chat. And we thank you all so much. We'll let it sit up there for just a couple more minutes. And that way you can get the information. You can just cut and paste it right there, and we'll get those entered for you. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you.